I'm gonna be so for real with you. This was a rough week. I spent 9 hours on my project. And I think all of it was just debugging, trying to get stuff to work. It's still not working the way I want it to. I'm getting very frustrated, but I'm I'm still motivated and still working. But what I did mainly was I had this testing script that I've been working on. Um, but everything that it does here is done in a different class, so I'll just show it there. Um, we did some work in Cube Logic. I made some functions that will basically you give it a location on like a Rubik's cube. You'll be like, okay, what corner piece is at like the back right top corner position? Like, what are the colors of that corner basically? And I made this whole function that finds that out, and it's got this helper function, blah blah blah. Um, that took quite a while, and then we have one for doing it for the edges of the cube. There's three different kinds of pieces. There's edges, corners, and centers. So I did one for each of the three. So this is the edge one, all that crap, just to figure out what the piece is. And then I have this center one. This one's pretty simple. And then this function here, basically, you give it a layer of the cube, like, oh, say it's like three layers because it's a 3 by 3. So you'll be like, oh, the bottom layer, what are the 9 pieces on that side? And this goes through and finds all 9 pieces and gives them back to you as a list. And then I just have a simple function that reverses a string. Um, and then all the other stuff I did this week was in this script. Made some new variables and stuff. And then this is kind of what I've been working on. I have this has been what I've been working on like the last 2 weeks. This part right here, trying to get it so you can tell it to rotate and it'll animate the rotation instead of just snapping to where it's supposed to be. It like slowly moves. And like I've been trying to work on like the speed of it, which I finally kind of dialed in the speed I wanted at. So I have that working mostly. Um, this is kind of a specific move. It's turning the top layer clockwise 90 degrees. So that's what this does. And I spent so much time writing and rewriting this. Like I had to go back and change a bunch of stuff in the last script I showed you for this, and it's been a massive headache, and I'm still working on it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But I I need to figure out a way to make the pieces rotate like on a global position instead of like a local position. I won't get into it, but that's kind of what I'm at right now. I've made the cube so sorry. I've made the cube so it actually can turn, but like it's not able to do the turns correctly sometimes because of the axis is locally and globally. Blah blah blah. I'm rambling. But yeah, that's pretty much what I've worked on this week. It has been a very frustrating week, but I'm hoping to get through it next week and all sunshine and rainbows from then on. So, yep. Bye.